Some big games on deck in December and maybe going into January. But overall, look, today's game went about as expected. No surprises here. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Just honestly a dominating win pretty much from start to finish. I mean, the Titans had a 3-0 lead, but that doesn't matter. Now, thanks to a little bit of help from Houston, you know, look, all they needed was something to open it, and the Colts did that. So now the Jaguars, if everything wrapped up right now, the Jags would be AFC South champions. That sets up a huge showdown with the Colts for next week. Put them in the recycling bin because this has been one that's marked on the calendar for weeks, but the Colts are sliding. They lost back-to-back games while the Jaguars are just kind of starting to figure it out and find their stretch. And Liam Coen said he doesn't know the big picture when I asked him about it last week, you know, but we see the big picture around here. He said he doesn't want to talk to the team about it. He doesn't want to know about it. Well, I do know about the big picture. So let's talk about the big picture. The Jaguars control their own destiny. And honestly, they got one of the easiest schedules in the NFL the rest of the way. You got to look at it on paper and lick your chops. I mean, you saw them against the Titans today. Well, they play the Titans one more time this season. Plus, how about this? You play the struggling Jets team, which is basically not fine. It is not fine in New York for them. And you play a team. We just talked about the Indianapolis Colts. They're struggling. I mean, their quarterback has a broken leg, broken bone in his leg. I mean, come on. They're still throwing that guy out there, and they lost for the second week in a row. Remember 2023 for the Jaguars where they were up and then down? Seems like Indy's going through that. So the South is looking closer and closer to kind of just being in their grass, just outside, but it's almost there. So it might be time to start looking, well, honestly, even bigger than that. Let's look close at this thing. We might need to, honestly, whisper this one. Come here. Come here. Come on, even tighter. Yeah, even tighter. The number one seed might not be out of grasp for the Jaguars, and we might need to start talking about the road through the AFC being through Jacksonville. All right? So the Patriots and the Broncos both are 2 games ahead of the Jags. I know, right? Jags have a date with the Broncos in a couple of weeks, and, you know, might need a little help out there. But, you know, maybe the Giants can get a big win on Monday Night Football, so some fans in Jacksonville watching that one. That's all I'm saying. Look, so it's not far-fetched. Look, still a long way to go. But this honestly all goes back to Shad finally getting this one right. You love to tell us this time he got it right, but this time, Shad got it right. Honestly, we all know the song and dance of how this thing goes. Liam Coen should be Coach of the Year. Probably won't be because it'll go to the likes of like Ben Johnson or some other big market team and coach. But Liam's already earned the award if you ask me. I mean, Liam Coen has done a fantastic job. He has engineered this season with injuries all over the offensive line. I mean, Cole Van Lanen started at right tackle. He started at guard. He started at left guard, right guard. He's been at left tackle in the game against the Titans, all over the place. A makeshift secondary. You traded Tyson Campbell. You've had injuries at safety. You've had injuries at corner. You're without your star rookie. Oh, and a pass rush that's honestly was MIA for the first half of the season. And, oh, by the way, the wide receiver room, I don't think anybody was talking about Jacoby Myers. Oh, because he wasn't in Jacksonville. Tim Patrick being in a big part of the offense. Parker Washington, when we were talking about how great of a training camp he was having, people thought we were crazy. And you're just getting Brian Thomas Jr. to hopefully get up to speed for you. Liam Coen has weathered the storm and guided the team through this. On the brink of the playoffs. They're 8-4 right now. Yeah, that sounds like a Coach of the Year resume if I've ever heard one. But honestly, the season ain't even over yet, so there's still time for him to add a couple of pages to the script, if you will, and maybe even a happy ending to go along with it. We'll see. It should be a fun ride the rest of the way.